Hax is about to get an absolutely insane kill streak here. Oh no, you better throw a grenade. But Squad 6 and Squad 7 seem to be pushing in here, being a little bit more aggressive, realizing that they're running out of tickets. This could be a turning point for the Canadians. The whole convoy's arrived. It appears we got a Russian MBT pulling up right behind the Leopard 2 and the IFV. He's probably going to focus on the MBT because the primary target. He's going to get it right in the ass, and he gets a critical shot on the Leopard 2.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of Top Down Tactics. I am Sledge, back here on the Exodus servers, and today we got a bit of an educational one for you. Won't go too much into detail here, but basically, you're going to learn a lot about the importance of flanking and what happens when you don't flank, especially on game modes like Invasion. So, just going to really leave it there and want you guys to get stuck into the video and let me know what you think, alright? Have a good one.
Here we're another game on Manikugan Invasion version 2. It's going to be an absolute shit show, as we're all aware, as Invasion matches usually are. A lot of experience here on the Russian side against the Canadians. We got Command Squad, Monkey of War, super experienced EXD member here, going for loading camp, it appears. Very good strategy. They have plenty of time to get fobs up on loading camp. They have 1 minute to actually get a fob up. We got Squad 3 seemingly also going for loading camp, and Squad 1 going to go defensive just in case things go drastically wrong at loading camp, and is setting up a fob at Old Van Du Garrison. All right, so we're going to see how this goes, but I am probably going to put my money on the fact that the Russians here are going to set up a very nice defense, just judging by the fact that there's so much experience on this side of the map, on this team, that the Canadians might have a really hard time here, but anything can happen in these games. So I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to do the teams do the talking. And we're here over Old Voodoo Garrison, Van Du Garrison. Looks like a very nice place to defend. Would be very difficult for the Canadians to actually take this if this was well garrisoned. Nothing here as of yet, but Monkey of War only just getting a radio down. Probably barely gonna get their hab up in time. This could be a very, very close game here. Monkey and his guys pushing up, just got the hab down, realized that he's run out of time. The timer has begun. The Canadians have already started moving down the main road. There's a moment, only a matter of time. We got a striker, it appears, hauling ass down the highway. And here he comes. Honestly, really smart move to push with armor straight through the front, because it's very unlikely that the defenses are going to be very significant this early on in the game. It's very difficult to get mass amount of troops down here. But if they get that fob up, we can expect a mass spawn here, but it still might be too late if this vehicle here is in time. And in fact, he secures the kill. Monkey of War goes down. B the Milk, realizing that this is now a striker or an IFV, forgive me, I don't know the name of this particular vehicle, is here now. And Monkey communicating to his team that the striker is sitting here just turning off his engine, and a Tiger just waiting there and in a really good position here to start raining down hell on these guys. Marty trying to get the flank on the IFV. Is he a lat? No, he is not. He is just a rifleman. Not much he's going to be able to do about this. But the striker making really good room here. And it looks like an overwhelming sea of red. They got a fob down and everything. We have James pushing in with the Vic. With the Tiger, sorry, along with Walker 2-0. Just what is going on here? Walker seemingly trying to kill his own teammate. Questionable moves on behalf of Walker. And Kermit the... Wait, no, sorry. And Atsu. And an MBT coming right up the road. A Leopard. Here she comes. Probably not going to notice Walker or Atsu, but they're definitely communicating to their team that there's a MBT coming down that road. Regardless, not really much they can do about it. Has the vehicle been tracked? It has. The MBT is tracked. Walker probably getting a sneaky mine there. Or someone did. I don't know who did, but... Or maybe Atsu got a track with his rocket, unaware of what happened there, but it's very likely the rocket side. Don't know what he's shooting at. Probably just preemptively shooting to avoid getting killed here. Atsu smoking the MBT. Or grenading it, actually. Trying to kill the repairing crewman on the outside. And he knows that, but the MBT now is going to get a very violent kill here on Atsu, and there he goes. The striker coming in to save the day. And lots of explosions unfolding on the eastern border of the objective. And the rear striker, APC, sorry, gets hit with something, with a hat. It seems to be an ambush location for the VDV, and sorry, not the VDV, the Russians, the Russian army. And thus far, the Canadians seem to have a better grasp of the objective than the Russians. But lucky for them, they are holding on. But at this moment in time, it seems like a matter of time before the Canadians secure logging camp. And this IFV just absolutely raining down hell on the Hab location, which is fairly exposed. Probably a choice by Monkey to get this down because he realized he was running out of time to get this online. But yeah, this Hab is pretty much done for. Unless the Russians can get a lucky kill on this IFV. And he found the radio. And the radio's disabled. Radio is on bleed. All he has to do is wait here now. And a very lucky kill for the IFV, just testing the water, shooting those rounds into the Hab, and gets the kill on the lat. And his official Canadians will secure logging camp. Absolutely. Nothing the Russians can do now. There's just too much of an overwhelming force here. No armored vehicles inbound yet for the Russians. It's about 4 minutes before friendly Russian MBTs and IFVs become available. And Monkey of War getting very upset with his teammates for a so-called mortar fob in the middle of nowhere. This mortar fob is going to be effective probably for this objective, but not for Old Garrison. I seriously doubt that these mortars will reach this far. But Old Garrison, two defensive fobs set up on Old Garrison, one strategically placed at the back, which fairly... Interestingly enough, it's pretty well exposed to the north. So if I were the Canadians, I would try to get up on this road here and get a fob up in the north somewhere. Or even behind them back here. Because I would predict that they would either try to get an objective on the cap or just to the west of the cap. This is a fantastically placed Hab because it's going to prevent the Canadians from pushing in as easily from the east. So right now, the weakest parts of this garrison here is going to be from the northwest, the north, and the northeast. I'd be very surprised if they managed to get an attack going from the west and southwest. But right now, just a matter of time before logging camp falls. And the Russians, seemingly here, have to be reorganizing their efforts. And just like that, it falls. Let's see. 729 tickets for the Russians. Plenty, but a very small amount for the Canadians. The Canadians really need to do some work here and absolutely gather their efforts to quickly take the next cap to gain as many tickets as they can, or this game will not last very long at all. And here we go. We've got the first wave of Canadians beginning their push west.
I'm just waiting for the heli to come.
Yeah, copy. Can I take some ammo for the garrison?
Vehicles seem to have a popped rear tire, which is going to slow it down a little bit, but seems to be enough to get out. He gets a hit, and now the vehicle is smoking. Looks like it's going to be a done deal here. They got to get out of this vehicle. And there it goes. Not really much to be done there, other than getting out and trying to rep, but very unlikely to hit. Oh, and Squad 6 is going to seemingly run into infantry with a Logi full of supplies and infantry. Backed up by another troop transport vehicle. Hax is about to get an absolutely insane kill streak here. Oh no. He better throw a grenade. Better throw it fast, and there he goes. An amazing grenade. And he gets no kills. Very unfortunate attempt there for Hax. Could have been spectacular. But the first rocket lands on the Canadian forces. Only one more, and this is definitely going to go down. They need to hurry up and get a radio down. If they want to get one here. But it's going to be very predictable for a radio to be placed here since the Logi is parked here. And they have gotten a radio down, and they are unloading the supplies currently. So it looks like this is a last-ditch effort to get some sort of spawn on the eastern side of Garrison. No more attempts to destroy the Logi. Interesting attempt of the radio completely in the open. No attempt to hide it at all. And they're shooting the tires, and there's just all kinds of hell landing here. And the fob, in a just as exposed. Surely they got to know that this is not a sustainable hab at all. It's going to be very difficult for the Canadians to push out from this. And there goes the Logi. Russians making a push already. A man's name who I cannot pronounce has already gotten a kill. Right next to another Canadian here. He's going to crawl up here. They're going to face each other here. Who's going to get the first shot off? He has a smoke out. And he gets the kill. GPMG right next to him. And there goes the hab. It is online. Not disabled as there's only one Russian soldier here. Needs another Russian soldier to join here for it to become disabled. And he's going to launch a grenade in there. Will it be enough? I don't think so. And he's digging down the hab. Very questionable move here. They're definitely going to hear this. There's people literally inside the hab. This man is confused at what's happening. He doesn't kill him. Looks like a rookie there. Seemingly confused by the camouflage. Must have thought he was Canadian. And my man here absolutely doing God's work here. Almost pulls it off. But gets killed by Ryan, sorry. Cheeky team kill here. You love to see it. Vigilant Grand and these guys save the hab here, but in my opinion, this is going to be temporary. All they got to do is get a mortar fob on this. And it doesn't seem like they're doing that as of yet. Two IFEs here doing what they can to protect this incredibly exposed hab.
We have enemy mortars. Item 11, yeah. Okay. Shock up. Oh my god. I'll shock on you in a second.
IFE smoking itself in the rear. Maybe trying to get some smokes for infantry to move up a little bit. Regardless of the fact, the GPMG gunner on the top gets absolutely smoked. IFE doing a balls to the wall push here. Smoking itself possibly to get its infantry to move up a little bit more, but no, must not be the strategy because he's no longer smoking. Unaware what he's shooting at. Oh, he's definitely shooting at someone. Missed hat shot there. You can see where the smoke come from. Then another one coming down range. My man just launching hellfire down there. Will they be able to get another shot off? This IFE just teasing the Russians. It's only a matter of time before they get another rocket off here, but this IFE is absolutely touring with the infantry, and they just miss, or did they get a hit? Unaware. It looks like they got a hit. And they did, because one of those tires is officially not functional, but it doesn't mean the vehicle is stopping. It's still moving. It's just slower. This IFE is really toying with its safety here, but is successfully holding the line for the Canadians. See Mr. Perplex a hat here, probably trying to get a shot off here to see what he's doing.
Squad 6, how much supplies, how much construction?
Yes, sir, he is.
I need a full construction.
I think he's sitting tight here, waiting for his chance. Maybe he doesn't have enough rockets or ammo to fight this, but judging by the hab's location right behind him, he should be able to get it, but I don't see an ammo crate anywhere. Oh, there's only 11 bullets left. Probably doesn't even have the rockets to fire back. IFE might take advantage of this. Absolutely horrifying scenes here to be looking down the barrel of a Canadian IFE going completely unhinged here. Uncontested. Just hosing the line. And a Russian just put a mine behind him. I didn't even notice that. But he fails to kill the recon. Succeeds in taking out one of the tires of the IFV. And gives it some significant damage, but it is still operational. They need to get some ammo here and ASAP. Dev Gaming almost coming super close here to the Russian radio. Hopefully he didn't see it, because then Russian Canadian armor could definitely target that. And now there's an MBT and an IFE working in cohesion here, and the Canadians are trying no flanking attempts whatsoever to go. They've decided to go on a full direct approach here, which could be extremely costly, as pushes like this inevitably cause a meat grinder with little to no gain. There has to be some kind of flanking route here, or this is just going to be a never-ending fight.
I'll bring you more later, Squad 6. I also have to bring supplies to the other vault.
Tumpy holding the crossroads, hesitant to push up, as he knows without infantry support there's really not much you can do unless other than wreak havoc for a short while before getting absolutely blown to shit. Staying stationary for a very long time here. A Canadian logistics vehicle with a daring push with Ryan here at the helm, pushing in, and surely some Russians are going to hear this. Right next to Pives. I can't pronounce that name. Pives. Is this a Logi? It's a Logi. Squad 6 with a Logi with a tactical decision to try and get a fob up here. This actually might be critical. Only Walker 2-0 and Pives to try and deter them here, and Walker's onto them. Walker here aware of the presence, using grenade launchers to deter the Canadians from getting anything up. I'm unaware if he knows that this is a Logi. From the sounds of it, it sounds like a transport. But Walker 2-0 is definitely going to investigate here. And he takes fire. Will he peek again? Yes, he will. And he gets a kill, Walker, with a very professional kill. Excellent composure there. Doesn't even stop to heal. Seizes the opportunity and gets the kill. The radio is not down. The Canadian squad leader has been killed, presumably by Walker 2-0's grenade launcher. Very good push by one man. Amazing how much one man can do. We hear the Canadians must be trying to get their squad leader up, and they have. Walker 2-0 on the flank, pushing up here. He can see it's a fob. He's going to run up here. Oh, Walker messes it up severely. Absolutely fucked it up. Don't know why he didn't start shooting there. You could have seriously stopped it, but I think he was a fire team leader because I saw his hand moving, so he must have marked the radio. And definitely marked it for his squad, so not a wasted effort, but definitely a missed opportunity. And smokes are now coming down on this fob location. And it appears we have a mortar fob on the Russian side.
Hotel 14 and Golf 13.
And Walker has communicated to Monkey of that radio location, and it is smack bang perfectly on that radio. Fantastic. We got two radios completely exposed, and they know exactly where they are. Regardless of the fact the Russians still have 660 tickets to the Canadians 172. Never really in doubt for the Russians here, but the Canadians need to make a move real fast. It's now a two-front battle on the same axis. But Squad 6 and Squad 7 seem to be pushing in here, being a little bit more aggressive, realizing that they're running out of tickets. Need to make something happen here. Outmatching one member here.
Gentlemen, we need
Trying to get their names to pop up here. There we go.
Yeah, helo, do helo, right.
Shepty, stand by for accurate mark in the enemy.
Copy.
From south of the repair station.
Oh, in the flank by Hot Dog.
MO is 0.
Hot Dog secures some critical kills here, reducing the numbers of this push from the Canadians. Mr. Perplex gets absolutely creamed. Oh, and they try to get a fob up. I'm unaware if Hot Dog has located the fob, if he can even see it. But there's no one trying to build this up.
Almost second.
Squad leader just placed it down and ran away.
Even like a rough area,
Sniper
so we can help out.
holding the line here.
Yeah, he's marked that.
Changing locations, probably moving back to go build the fob up, but no, he disengages and he's pushing Hot Dog. And he gets absolutely wiped from the map by Hot Dog, who spent money on the weapon skins. Look at that weapon skin. Actually, not mad at the fact that he has a weapon skin, to be honest. If I was to spend money on anything, it would definitely be on tactical weapon skins that don't look like the Call of Duty shitty ones that are like pink and all that bullshit, but you know what I mean?
Shepty, stand by.
Anyway,
That pass now.
back to the fight. The Canadians still have a lot of ground to cover before they even get to the capture zone.
Can I make
The fob, however, very close to the capture zone, but it's not even built up.
It's on a repair station.
Squad 6 and 7 surviving on rallies here. We got Walker 2-0 coming back because he knows exactly where that fob is. Trying to get this radio down. And if they succeed, it's going to be devastating for the Canadians, as they will be losing those tickets, of which they are so valuable right now. And mortars coming down on the radio location. They're just a little bit long. And Walker 2-0 with the grenade launcher gets the kill on King. On Knight, sorry.
Shepty, I did airstrike you. I don't think it's actually going to work.
Those mortars are still just a little bit long. Probably enough to deter the Canadians. And we got a huge spawn on the rallies here. Those mortars are sadly very ineffective right now. But they're getting closer. Walker's probably trying to range them to get them a little bit closer to target, but it seems like they're getting worse and worse as time goes by.
Tank approaching main battle tank.
Mortars heading for video. More west, please. More west, please.
Red forces.
Shepty, tanks moving now.
It's getting surrounded. Squad 6 getting surrounded here on the radio. Walker remaining patient here, using his grenade launcher to his advantage to just launch Hellfire. He's probably got eyes on the radio here. Let's see if he can see it. No, he does not have eyes, but he's flanking. Here he comes.
Main battle tank is upgraded. His
Helicopter,
upgrade is,
I think.
steel.
Shooting. Canadian helicopter here. Landing, not giving an absolute fuck. Taking fire. It's only a matter of time, surely, before this helicopter gets blown up completely in the open. It appears we have a pilot repping it. I don't know why. I think it's more than good enough to take off from now, but oh, the pilot's gonna get shot. And the helicopter is now out of commission. It's gonna remain on and probably be really annoying. Seems like Walker sadly was unable to survive the push, and the radio is still operational. Let's see if the hab is online. It is not. The hab is still at sticks. Don't know why these guys aren't digging up the fob. This is just pure negligence by the Russians. The radio's there. You might as well dig it up. Get some spawns in. Strange plays here by Hot Dog. And here comes the Canadian IFV. It's a little better communication. They'll be able to secure this and get this radio disabled. But right now, there's no spawns in it. They're still surviving on these rallies, which is very shocking. Canadian Leopard 2 tank
Squad 8, you're gonna see the
straight sending it
get on the main road.
up the line.
Now you can also engage enemy that is on the floor.
What's he gonna do here? The convoy has arrived for the Canadians. This could be a turning point for the Canadians.
Back right, Louis. You had the alley on your right flank.
The whole convoy's arrived. It appears we got a Russian MBT pulling up right behind the Leopard 2 and the IFV. He's probably going to focus on the MBT because the primary target. He's going to get it right in the ass, and he gets a critical shot on the Leopard 2. One more shot, it should is going to seal the deal here. And the IFV pulls up right behind the T90 tank. He needs to hurry up and get this kill, and he missed. Oh my god, the IFV coming in clutch here. He needs to hurry up and get this kill. What is going on inside that tank? No way. T-72 absolutely botching it. Is the crew dead? The crew must be dead. No, it's not. What is going on? So confused. The T90 had the perfect opportunity here to absolutely cream this Leopard.
We need more funds around. We need
And now the
funds on
T90 is
fire.
tracked.
Get your engineers
What is going on?
10 apiece.
What on earth is happening here? And now we have a lat trying to get a shot here, but Russian infantryman's gonna... Didn't see him, but he's still way too close. Disregards the minimum engagement distance. Lack of experience on part of the lat, but the Leopard 2 manages to secure the kill. Such a missed opportunity on behalf of the T90. Such a shame. Could have really drained the Canadian tickets there by getting 2 armor kills. Regardless, Russians remain firm and they are on the Canadian radio, and that is another guaranteed ticket drain. 15 tickets gone here. Ticket radio is on bleed.
Guys, I need a
And it is now 6:04 to the Russians to 45 for the Canadians. Seeming like a done deal here. And an excellent performance by the Russian armed forces.
That's where the mortars are hitting. So you need to take one of them.
If you can take away anything from this match, ladies and gentlemen, is that a one front attack is definitely not the way to go. There needs to be more attempts to try and flank the enemy and get a hab up on their rear. Because look at this. Right now, the northwestern side of Old Vandu Garrison is completely exposed. Even the north is completely exposed. When you get into these meat grinders, it is essential that we have squad leaders trying to actively get FOBs up in more tactical positions. This could have changed the game for the Canadians, but as you can see, it just worked directly into the Russian armed forces' advantage. Lots of opportunities there for the Canadians, but not acted on due to experience, lack of experience, I don't know. But to be fair, there is a wealth of experience on the Russian side. I'm talking thousands of hours of experience. Excellent players, truly professional players who have been at it a long time. But regardless, experience is one thing, game smarts is another. Or just common knowledge for tactics in games like this. Once again, I will reiterate that this entire axis is exposed. All you would have to do is drive on these lanes. And of course, it's not always going to be like this, but as a squad leader, you have to be proactive and trying to punch through gaps and find an opening, because they have just tried once. This would have changed the tide of war indefinitely, because then the Russians would be on a two-front war trying to defend from the north and the east, which can be very difficult for any defending team. And we're down to 12 tickets here, and this is definitely going to do it for the Russians. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. This is another episode of Top Down Tactics from your boy Sledge here. If you want to play on our servers, it is called EXD Exodus. We are a community with a wealth of experience in this game, not only Squad, but Hell Let Loose, Squad 44, and a number of other games. And it's just a really awesome community. So if you want to join us, the link is down in the description. Feel free to join. I'm usually in there every day, playing on this server pretty much every day. And once again, thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. GG.